Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, live. Tuesday, familia. It is Tuesday, and the market is moving. How's everybody doing? Hello, Mia. Hello, Wyona. Hello, Josh. Hello, Tony. Hello, everyone. All right, familia. Again, markets are moving. I don't want to waste any time. I'm going to jump right in it. And I'm looking at gold right now because gold is the one that is moving the most at this point. I'm observing that right now it seems that it just went right into the previous day closing price, which is finding a lot of support in that area. So we have to be careful if you guys are trading gold, okay? But in the bigger picture, it's doing easy money. So it's consolidating. We buy at the bottom, sell at the top. But let me look in the consolidating world. What kind of consolidation is doing? Okay, it's doing a triangle correction. Oh boy. Let me draw for you guys on gold why you should be looking at mainly these areas here, okay? Mainly these areas here. So gold has the potential to drop a lot today, drop into the like this area, but it's gonna again finding support in the previous day closing price. So you might find a rejection in this area until it breaks it and then continue pushing to the downside where most of the liquidity is sitting right now. It is doing a correction, an ABC, a triangle pattern, a triangle pattern. Just try to follow ABCs all across. For those who are Elliott wave traders, if you don't know what we're doing, if you don't know what is an Elliott wave correction, I encourage you to join us in our Elliott wave army. If you just scan with your phone that barcode there, will take you to our community where you can learn with this amazing familia that we have there. Everybody there is great. It's a very unique team, I'm gonna call it, and you guys are more than welcome to join us. Once you're there, just make sure that you're respectful with everyone. It's one of the rules that we have, and everybody will just help each other to learn and grow. All right, and one more thing, remember to hit that like button if you are new to the channel, or if you're there, please remember to hit that like button because that will help the community to keep growing, just to find more traders like you. All right, everybody deserves to have an opportunity. All right, so let's get going. So gold again is finding support in the previous day closing that price. That's that white line there. Let's see if it's gonna break it. This is only pre-market movement. I have no indicators loaded on my computer right now. It's just raw data. That's how I like to see the market. It is truly pushing. The bot took the trade as a buy, and it took a small SL on that trade, but it did recover right away. So whatever it lost, it did recover. Just looking at it right now, it's sitting at $1,074 running the Bill and Ted bot. Started last week with $400 of real money. As you guys see, all these are transactions that have been taken. So far, $107 up for this session. And I had to disable a protection that he had, because he took 3 consecutive losses, and he has a feature that it will stop the bot of opening any more trades for the day if that happens. But I saw a nice opportunity, so I went manually and disabled it so the bot can take more trades. And then it took 1 SL. So it took 1 SL and then another one, but recovered that loss that it took. So it kind of broke even. But yeah, basically 1 in 4 losses in the last 2 hours. But because previous to that in London and Asia did pretty good, I'm up by $107 since yesterday until today. Up by $107, and that's what matters. Automation, my friends, is not perfect. There's no such a thing as a perfect automation, but it's a matter of a combination of good strategies and good risk management, which this bot has, and that's why the account is growing up. All right, it takes losses, control the losses, and takes very good wins. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Anyways, enough about the bot. If you guys want to get this bot for free, you got to join the VIP community for Get Ready Traders, which we are releasing a total of 3 bots on it. All right, so going back to gold, because we're going to be doing a scalping today. And why gold? Because I've seen opportunities in gold. Again, if it's doing a triangle correction, we know exactly what to tackle. We got to wait for the market to come down to this bottom part here for us to determine if buying or selling. So if it does respect this, start thinking of buying gold. Might happen after market opening. Right now it's sitting at the previous day closing price. I cannot tell you to buy or sell there because it looks like it wants to break it or push to the upside. Anything can happen. My bias right now is bearish on gold, pushing the market down back into this area. All right, but if it does reject this, it might just continue pushing higher. We will see. All right, so you got 50-50 chances it can go down or it can go up right now. So you on the extremes sell, on the extremes buy. All right, that's what you would find in a triangle pattern. If it breaks this pattern, get out of the trade because it might continue pushing higher. When the market opens in 10 minutes, it's going to be high volatility. Just be really, 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 really careful. All right. And I'm looking at the market in the 15-minute time frame right now. Obviously, you got to do a top-down analysis. But if you're doing a scalping, you don't have to go so far. All right. You don't have to go into the weekly, none of that. I only look, if I'm doing a scalping, I only look into like maybe the 4 hour, 1 hour, and then right into the 15, 5 minutes. Do not have to go higher. Do not have to go even, well, I do go lower because I love to see a lot of details, but you don't have to. The 5 minutes is okay, just to eliminate a lot of that noise. All right. And by the way, I want to say publicly here, thank you for everyone in the family, because I got an amazing present from the ERT team, and this is the chair. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but I'm getting right now the most amazing massage on my back. And I'm falling asleep, and it's gonna be your fault. I'm gonna fall asleep anytime right now. Oh man, I've been up here since like 4 a.m. and I've been like, oh, my head has just been going like literally like. I'm getting the most amazing massage right now, and my back really needed that. It was I really appreciate what you guys did for me. It's an amazing thing. I'm gonna use it a lot. I was just gonna say that. Anyways, that's for gold. Let's take a look at NAS. And the reason why I got out of NAS a little bit was because NAS is literally just not doing anything after yesterday, because this is the analysis from yesterday, right? We gave you the points where the market was going to go coming from the top, right? It actually broke the bottom, continued pushing down. This is an Elliott wave 4 formation. And I gave you the areas that NAS was going to respect, and look at that, it just literally went right into it, boom, pushed the market up. Now it's trying to go back. My concern with this is the fact that we have a lot of room to move down on NAS, and I'm really concerned about it, because if it does break this area, then yeah, well, it's part of wave 4 formation, And I show you guys here a major move that can happen. But we had to wait for 10 minutes. Let's see, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, the market likes to flow a lot. So what you guys can do, make sure you're not trading with a lot of contracts. If you're doing futures, one or two the most, okay? Let the market flow, because it's gonna flow. It's gonna move a lot, and it's going to repeat itself in the same spot several times. You're gonna see, for example, buyers, session buyers happening in the morning, sellers coming in the afternoon, okay? But it's going to repeat itself in the same spot. Let's say you take a bad trade. The only way to control that is either you cut it short, take a very small stop loss, or just let the market flow. It's gonna come back to the same spot that you took, okay? It's just a matter of time. Unfortunately, if you're doing futures, you cannot on a prop firm, you cannot let a transaction run from one day to the next. But if you're doing CFDs and you have a very small lot size, that thing is gonna go around and move at the same spot, guaranteed, before tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big news event. We have FOMC tomorrow, and my friend Alice has joined us. Hey Alice, welcome Alice. Nice to have you around. And if you're coming from Wyona, you're coming from a very good person. She is an amazing friend, and we're glad to have you here. All right, so again, let's wait for the market to open. Coming from Asia right now, I'm gonna now turn on some indicators to make things easier for you. I don't have the session. Hold on, let me turn on the sessions here. Where is my session indicator? My goodness. My script. Where is this? There you go. I want to show you guys what happened in London and Asia, but I have to make a little adjustment here. I don't want to see, I only want to see 24 hours, and that's all I want. All right, so going into the 5-minute time frame, there you go. You see Asia here, London. Oh, London did a little bit of expansion. Interesting. Okay, so starting from here, the Asian traders started here, came down, they got out here, London took them out. No, Asia took them out. London started. Liquidity has been going down. Okay, no liquidity clear yet, so you might see probably pushing it a little bit higher back to the 50%, and then continue to push down. Let's see. I have a feeling he's gonna break this session here today. Yeah, it's gonna continue pushing lower the market for sure. Okay, so, and again, this is for scalping, not doing intra. If you are looking for an intraday trade, I'm looking to buy the market, but it needs to break this session here. Around this area, if it breaks it, then we're looking at an intraday. A very long trade, pushing the market up. All right, so we're gonna have a lot of action happening in the next 4 minutes, but this thing is gonna collapse. It's gonna try to take out New York lower point from yesterday. Grab fuel and then push the market up. Yeah, all this area here, there's so much liquidity here, all of this area here. Price inducement is telling me that it might come here on market open. We will see. We got 3 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. Let me turn on my brokers. Hold on. Things keep pushing lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. SP 500, it's going really low, but it's also finding a nice double bottom. SP 500. If that happens, you guys might see things pushing back up. I said before market opening, my target will be here, but it's just to clear liquidity and have continuation pushing the market down. Probably we got to see how the buyers are gonna behave when market opens, but my first target will be that X there. Okay, so if you guys want to buy, go ahead, put your stop loss below this area here in case I decide to break the market down. I will go long. Stop loss around here, targeting. It's not even a really good trade. It's too wide. Just do very low contracts. Very low contracts, okay? I want to do only one contract. I'm gonna buy the market now.
Order filled.
Buying the market right now, one contract. I gotta let it flow. We got 1 minute. Let's see. My target is there. When it goes there, I'm closing this transaction, okay? All right, let's go. Let's go. When it's gone .x, I'm closing the transaction, all right? Let's see. If it goes below and break this, my one contract will support that. Again, I can't hold that position even if it goes to this lower, because I'm trading the 150k account right now. Only one contract. It's truly nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there you go. There you go. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Come on, push, 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 and closing transaction. There you go. Whoa. That was a quick one, quick money. All right, you see, familia? Just gotta know how the market moves and make the money and get out. You see how it literally went to my point and boom, reacted to it? I'm just saying, my friend. I'm just saying. All right, so that first transaction is out. Always my first transaction is the most important one. You see how now it's like coming down, familia? Right on the spot. Right on the spot. Right on the spot. There you go. Oh, this one is done. Now we gotta wait, all right? Gold is pumping up. Gold is pumping up like crazy. You know what's weird? SP 500 was pushing up too, and NAS was pushing down. There you go, familia. There you go. Now it's coming down. Are you guys selling now? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we're nailing this thing. SP 500 is battling, and this thing is fighting the zone there. All right, it's gonna fight. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna fight it. It's gonna like go down several times before it breaks it, but at some point it's gonna just react to the upside. SP 500 is reacting to the upside, and NAS is gonna follow. SP 500 is going crazy right now, going everywhere. If it does push hard down, it's gonna break that like a hot potato. If it does go higher, it will go higher. NAS right now. So pay attention to the SP 500. Pay attention to Nvidia right now. The movement of Nvidia is crucial. Also, so you guys know, the market is spiking a lot. That's why I'm trading right now with one contract. I'm only up to by 23 bucks, not much, but it's something. All right, so let me expand that a little bit in the 1 minute time frame. I want you guys to see what I'm seeing here. This is opening range. The opening range right now is expanding. It's expanding, trying to break this. Just be careful, familia. Just be careful. Now, Bollinger Bands are sitting on the green spot at the bottom. Bollinger Bands are sitting on the green spot at the bottom. You know what that means, right? But it's market open. Do not trade like that. Okay? A lot of momentum pushing to the downside. Just be careful. Gold is pushing up, pushing higher, like really, really high. What's up with this market? Wow. Wow. Gold is going crazy right now. Oh boy, it's coming back up. It might be just a little pullback. So much volatility right now. It's insane. There you go, familia. It is coming down. It is coming down. Where is my remote? Just a second. I need to turn on Bloomberg TV. Why Bloomberg? Because it's live data that is coming online, and I can see, and if anything pops up, especially in such a crazy day like today. I traded a little bit last night in London, and manual trade, and I did pretty good. But yeah, the market was spiking a lot. It is a bearish market. So what you do, just throw, so you understand where things are flowing. Let me turn off the session indicator. I don't think I need that right now. Do this, throw a line. If we break this, it's continue to push the market down, okay? And it needs to break this with an engulfing candle. Like, it's gonna have to engulf whatever goes up. It's gonna have to engulf all those candles down. That pressure will be a bullish pressure. Sorry, a bearish pressure, meaning that it's gonna continue to push the market down. Just watch for that, okay? Exactly what I got there. So right now, this is the highest point. We need to watch for the market to not break this, because if it does break that, it's going to continue pushing higher, okay? I'm eliminating some of the indicators and just pure price action right now. Pure price action. There you go. Everything is kind of pushing down right now. Something else that you can do, you can use your Fibonacci ratios and do this. And again, this is just technicals. It's pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Like there is no tomorrow. Okay, okay. All right. I'm gonna sell there. Wow. There you go. I want to turn on the precision so I can see levels for impact trading. Right there. Oh. My goodness. There you go, familia. It is breaking it. It is truly continuing to push up. Wow. SP 500 is pushing high, like super high. Super strong, super high. It did respect this area here. It's breaking the highest point. But it's already too overbought. Too overbought. Let me now turn this thing on. Let's see levels. So you gotta be really careful in case that the market catch a trend and you're doing counter trend trading. Be careful with that. That's a killer for most accounts. If you're doing counter trend trading and you catch a trend against you, you're done. And right now it is trending up. So why trade against it? Like this here provides you information to do counter trade trading. This here. But how can you not catch or get caught in a counter trend trading when the market is trending in one direction? What I like to do, and there's many things that you can do, but what I like to do is have Bollinger Bands and have two of them. If the market keeps inside the higher Bollinger Bands and not coming down at all, and it's just like dragging the Bollinger Bands, it's a good indication that it's going to just continue doing that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a drop. And now going back up. Jesus. Wow. It literally just went to an average EMA on the top. It's holding it. I have the feeling this thing is gonna collapse. It's gonna spike to the downside and just collapse hard. There's so much crazy volatility. Oh. But look at that. It went on an overbought state and pushed the market down hard. But it's still above the 50%. Okay. Wow. What's up, Rene? How are you? Tony, divergence. Do you see a divergence, Tony? Not sure. I don't see any divergence there. Maybe if you see it, you can like show it to us. Like you have no control of this stuff. Like a movement like this, you have no control. Like it just happened, right? Somebody on the other side decided to do something silly and sold the market and pushed the market down when everybody was buying. That's how the market moves. Some people can say, hey, well, it was overbought, so let's sell hard, poof. But it was not enough. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be careful with this market because the spikes can really hurt you. And the only way to win in a market like this is to trade small. Because, again, I said it at the beginning, the market is going to repeat itself on the same spot several times. Several times. Amazing, Renee. You did $170. Good, man. If you did that, honestly, it's good money. Like, why are you trading? Or switch accounts. Most people make $100 in any particular job in 8 hours, and you just made $170 in 5 minutes, or less than 5 minutes. What I like to do is always have like several accounts to trade. Don't stick to just one particular account. Like have several accounts and trade one, trade another, trade different accounts. And you'll see yourself like winning in others, losing in others. With these prop firms, it's so easy now to trade because you can buy multiple accounts. You know, the cost of these accounts is super small compared to the profits that you can make in others. And even if you blow an account, let's say you're buying 10 accounts and you blow 3 of them, or you blow even 4, the other ones that are in profits are going to compensate for those ones that you're losing. All right, and then you just keep doing that until you build an army of accounts. Yeah, switch your account. What I like to do, I show you the setups that I always have. I have one small 50K account that multiplies times 3 for the 150, and those ones give me the big money, right? And right now I have eight 150 accounts after my other 24 accounts disappeared on that big mess that just happened a few weeks ago. Now I have 8. I don't have still a 50K account. So I don't have the account that is guiding my other accounts. So I'm trading them raw, and I'm being really careful trading them. But once I have the army of accounts again, I'm gonna get one account of 50K and trade it that way. It's just that I'm passing accounts right now. I'm not making any money on them. Like I'm building the buffer and building the accounts, making more accounts. Once I'm past the buffer, everything else I get is cash for me. And then I start withdrawing again. And again, it's December. I'm not in a rush. I already made all the money I wanted to do for the year. I'm truly just taking it easy right now. Finding opportunities whenever I see them. And that's just extra money. Mia, what's going on with your account? Mia, what's up? I don't see you. I don't hear you. Mia, are you doing anything with gold right now? I'm looking at gold. Gold went completely back to the upside after that crazy drop that we talk about. And what I mentioned earlier, in the position that gold was, it was really just 50% chances of going up or down. And it decided to go up. Look. It found support right on the previous day closing price. And it just did that. It went to the upside. But we're looking at NAS right now. And kind of consolidating in that spot there. I kind of want to buy the market. You're doing trend lines. Mia, you can share your analysis in the group. You should share it. You're more than welcome to collaborate with the group. Alright, so this thing is going to the downside now. ES500 is fighting and moving a lot. People are saying that I look like Obi-Wan Kenobi with this thing. Sorry, just I'm really cold out here. And well, I'm not really that cold. It's literally like 23 degrees in my house, but to me it is cold. I am a warm bear. And I am not a Jedi. Obi-Wan Kenobi, like. Tell you. It's going back up. It is consolidating in that range here that we highlighted. Now the highest point is this one here. Oh man, when the market is doing that thing, it just drives me nuts. It went down, grab liquidity here, went higher, found support there, and it's just staying here. Bang, bang, bang. Isn't there like a news event at 10? Yeah, I think there's something going on. Hey, there you go. So at 10, red folder. So if you have any transaction opening, if you have a funded account, just make sure that you don't trade it. Oh, what was this? So that was tentative and it happened. ADP weekly on employment change. Huh. All right, so we got a 10 a.m. JOLTS job opening. Not a big deal, but it's a red folder. So in 10 minutes, maybe that's what they're waiting for. It doesn't affect NAS that much, but it does affect the US dollar. And if it does affect the US dollar, it will have an impact on NAS. Slight, small, but it does have brings volatility. Not like what we're gonna get tomorrow, but it does a little. Will create a little movement for sure. What is the bot saying for our entries? Let me run the bot here. What is the bot saying, Mr. Bot? Today is what day is today? The 12th. So 9:28. It says to buy NAS. They found an opportunity and says to buy NAS. Huh? Yeah. It says to buy NAS. That's a bot. Well, our GetReadyTraders bot for this live. That's what it's doing. It's finding this using artificial intelligence to find opportunities in the market. And it says to buy NAS. Why to buy NAS? In a consolidating state. So I'm just reading here. Watch no dominant catalyst trade range and all that. Yeah, okay, I see what it means. Okay, it's ranging and it says to pretty much to buy at the bottom, which is valid. But ES500 is coming higher and is still climbing up, and NAS is consolidating, which is extremely weird. So I have the feeling that when SP500 goes into an overbought state and collapse, NAS is gonna collapse because it's trying. NAS, believe it or not, even though NAS is like going higher right now, NAS is actually on a downhill. NAS, it is on a downhill. And sometimes all of this stuff that happens there, it's just to get buyers and sellers to build liquidity on top and bottom of these areas. That's what he's doing most of the time. And whoever has the most stop losses, honestly, that's who's gonna be taken out. Literally. That's gonna be the area that's gonna be taken out and then pushed to the other side. For them on the other side, that's the way that's the way they make money. Bulls and bears are in the market to make money, and pigs are there to get slaughtered, literally. It's a very ugly thing to say, but there they call retail traders pigs. I don't like to say it because I don't think they are, but I think they say it in a jokingly way. But I understand why, because literally they make money on retail traders like crazy. They call it pigs. Yeah. And they said what I said is exactly what they said. They said the pigs are there to get slaughtered. They go for it. Always remember that. Always remember that. And I really hate when people say, oh no, retail trader doesn't represent nothing in the market because hey, listen, I'm telling you, we are at the bottom of the pack. And when they want money, they go for everything. All right. I mean, I understand like when the big charts are moving, they go, for bigger transactions, but across bigger transactions, there's a ton of small transactions that are involving retail traders, and they all get wiped out. Not just the big ones, but also the small ones. So always remember that. And what kind of trade can you take here? Absolutely nothing. We are in the middle of nowhere right now. You guys can see here. Look at the Bollinger Bands. It's telling you that it's not even overbought or oversold. It's right in the middle and navigating to the downside little by little. Just be super careful because anything can happen. The market can crush on a spike in the next 5 minutes. Do not open any trades. Please, if you have a funded account, stay out. If you are with Take Profit Trader, because it's going to kill your account. My God, this bot is going insane right now. It's up by $1,096. It took several transactions, and now it did hit its stop losses, but it did hit more wins than the stop losses. So now I'm up by 129 bucks. $129. And we got news happening in the next few more minutes. Four minutes for news. Where is the market flowing? Stay tuned and you'll see. Where is this thing? Should we buy gold? Mia. If you do buy gold, tell me, why would you buy gold? Yeah, it's there. Probably because your bot hit a max of losses. That's what I said earlier. Like my bot did the same and disabled no more trading for the day. I had to go into the configuration like I put on the chat and disable that because I saw that the market, which is giving a lot of opportunities, and the amount of transactions that he's doing is literally like dollar amount, like $6, $5, $3. It's literally taking like a 0.01 lot sizes on it, so not a big deal. I wanted to let it run, like do whatever. Mia, it is in a downtrend. I'm not entering. Gold? Mia, what kind of trade do you want to do? That's the first thing that you need to define, the kind of trades that you're looking for, because if you're doing intraday, you're gonna go for the long shots. And right now, you are in the edge of a triangle. You can sell gold. If you're doing for intra, if you are doing a scalping, then it's different. If you're doing swing, I don't know. You tell me. You are the expert, Mia. Okay, 2 minutes for the news. Let's see if it's gonna break this little formation or not. What I do, it's 5 minutes good entry. What do you mean 5 minutes good entry, man? You're talking about in the 5 minutes you're looking for a good entry? You gotta tell me your parameters. Like what are you seeing on the higher time frame, and why would you go into the 5 minute time frame and to look for an entry? Like looking for the entry is the easiest part. You go in it into the 5 minute, you grind down into the 5 minute if you are doing intra, and locate the spot that you believe that the market will react, and get a confirmation that is reacting to it, and get in. If you're looking at the 5 minute time frame, I'm assuming you already know. Okay, news event going down, boom boom boom, let's go. Going down. I'm looking at gold right now. Gold is pushing down. Quentin, what's going on, Quentin? Are you there? Still consolidating. Again, you see, the news event didn't bring any heat. It's not something that does create like a lot of momentum. The gold did react to that event. Very, very small. But it's pushing, it's just sitting on the same spot. Quinton is still sleeping. Here's the king. Quinton. Yeah, I mean, 5 minutes is okay. It is between 5 and 15. It's okay. But if you are looking at the 5 minutes, it's because you already did your homework. You already know, like the structure, you already know so much that you're now in the 5 minute time frame waiting to hit. That's why I'm asking you, did you do your homework? Did you look at the higher time frames to understand where you are in the market? Because if you are in the 5 minutes, because I'm assuming you already look at everything else. You don't just go into the 5 minutes and start guessing. Then you're gambling, and you were gambling the other day. All right, so in my eyes, I'm looking at NAS right now. I'm looking at gold at the same time. Gold, I believe, is gonna push down me. I truly believe it, because okay, I'm just gonna go through this and I'm gonna show you. You see that? This is a TA I did earlier on gold, and look, it's respecting that trend. It came back. It's probably gonna consolidate within this range, and if you're doing intra, I would sell the market on gold. I would sell the market on gold and try to put my stop losses around this area, pushing the market down here. Look, even the indicator, what is drawing, like where is the heat, where's the walls of where the market is overbought or oversold, and it's sitting on the middle point. Like, to me, this is an area that I can go in and out several times and make money. Like, that's how I would trade that market. That's how I would trade that market. But always having a good risk management plan. Understand that the market at some point is gonna break one area or the other. Okay. So that's for gold. I'm giving you the areas where to enter, to sell or buy. Put your stop losses here. That stop loss is extremely wide. It's definitely, if you're looking for an intraday, my take profit will be definitely at the bottom. I will even consider doing a swing on that. 100%. But that's for gold. On NAS, oh yeah, look what it's doing. It's just staying there. It is not going anywhere. You're being patient. Okay, that's good, Mia. Don't feel obligated to trade when you are not seeing things, okay? I am scalping the market a lot, but with very small contracts. Very small contracts. My God. Bill and Ted has been taking trades as we speak here, and I'm just watching. It has a total of 21 trades and has 16 wins, and I can't even read 5 losses. $169 up right now. And the last signal, it was a New York PM reversal that he took. It had a confidence of 80%, which is super high. It took it, it won it. And what I have right now, I have a setting so when it's the lowest point, like 0.01, the lowest lot size, it's going to go 1-to-1 until that account increases, and then the account can get a higher lots contract so it can do proper TPs adjustments to it. But if it has the lowest point, the best thing to close is 1-to-1, because if you're hitting all the time 1-to-3, 1-to-4, it's very unlikely that you will do many trades like this. So what it's gonna cause is a drainage of your account, because you're gonna have one TP and many stop losses. So remember what I said in the group, how about if you inverse that? You got fewer stop losses and many small TPs. That's why my account is increasing a lot quicker, because I'm having I'm having a few stop losses, but many TPs of 1-to-1, 1-to-1, 1-to-1. So I changed that setting. A friend of mine wants to work with me on this. He's very experienced trader. He's very good, extremely good. He was supposed to get together with me last Saturday, but I wasn't here. I was in Pennsylvania. And that's going to be a very good thing for this bot in particular, because I know he's going to provide more strategies that he has on his own, that he does them manually, but he wants to automate them. I told him I will do it for you for free. I won't charge a penny. Anybody out there publicly that can have a strategy and wants to automate it, let me know. I will automate any strategies you guys have for free. I won't charge you a penny. Only one condition, that whatever we do is for the community, for everyone. If you don't agree, then sorry. But if you do agree and you're okay with that, I'll automate it for you. And I will put it on Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted right now has like 22 strategies in it. 21, 22, I don't know. Yeah. And it has room for, honestly, I don't want to oversaturate all these strategies into Bill and Ted. But what I'm going to do is that once we get a good chunk of amount of strategies out there, and I'm gathering information as they go, which one is efficient, which one is not, I'm going to start then eliminating the strategies off it, taking the strategies off and leaving the ones that are very efficient. That's what I want everybody to like provide with ideas and things that you guys want for gold. And then when we have a really good thing, then we leave it alone. We don't touch it. And again, in trading, you need to diversify. You cannot do one single thing at all times, because if that one thing fails, then you're done. You're out of the game. So you got to diversify. You got to have automation. You got to have long-term investments. You got to have short-term investments. You got to have your eggs in different baskets. You got to do prop firms. You got to do your own money. So Esther, you said the old took more trades, and that's totally fine. As I said to you, if you want to run the old bot as well, do it. There's no problem with that. If that works for you, do it. But what I suggest is that you share your experiences, because if something is working with you for you, it will be good for you to share it so we can all do it. I really like the fact that you were talking to the bot. I thought that was like so amazing. You're like talking to it. I'm like, what? Well, I should do that too. Maybe I should talk to my bot. Mia, I don't know if you took that sale on gold, but gold is collapsing. Like, it's going down hard. Gold is dying right now. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? James, you're from London. So James, we have a schedule. I try to upload it every Sunday, but usually Monday 9 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday 10:30. But you know, if I can do it early, I will do it earlier. It's just that I like the market to let it flow Tuesday and Thursdays, but it's every day from Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and Tuesday and Thursday at 10:30 a.m. But if I do it early, it's okay. I just stay there longer. Fridays, I try to avoid Fridays. I'm really trying to. But if I see an opportunity, and even if we miss a session during the week, I'll throw a bonus on a Friday. I was doing it every Friday, but familiar. Like if you're pushing it on a Friday, you're desperate to trade. We're trying to avoid that. Look at that. It went back into the previous day closing price. That's gold right here. And I don't know if you guys took the sell on gold, but hey, already a big shot to the downside, and it found against support. You guys see here that wall, how it's like formed, and it just like respect that wall and then push back up. Impact trading gives you a lot of points on that. Oh boy. And it's just the fact that gold loves to consolidate in the same areas. It gives me a clear picture of who's dominating the market right now. A lot of retail traders in the market on gold right now. What is my INTA handle? What is my INTA handle? What is INTA? I'm lost. James, you said my INTA intraday? James Buggery. Instagram you talking about? I don't know. But anyways, let me take a look at US. Ooh, my goodness, US 30. My God, US 30 is giving free money here. What the heck? Oh man, he broke this area. It's coming for a retest. Oh. Easy trading, easy trading. Easy trading. Wow, look at that. He came down, took everybody out, pushed the market up. It's coming for a retest. If you're doing US 30 right now, I suggest to buy US 30. Try to buy US 30. And close 1-to-1 partials, okay? Close 1-to-1 partials. If it comes down here again, buy, close here. Close. It's such a tight trade. That's not even 1-to-1, but try to take profits there on US 30, okay? Right there. Right there, in that spot. Alright, that's US 30. Super easy. Instagram. Oh, my Instagram. Just find GetReadyTraders in Instagram. .bip. It is right here. Look. Right here. On the top of my head. All right. Quinton, what's going on, man? Are you awake? What's for breakfast? Some bacon and ham. Some bacon and eggs. Sounds good. Mia, what's for breakfast for your dad? Now I can put you on the spot here. All right. Anyways, that's US 30. Let me go back into NAS. NAS is moving slow on the same spot. See how I highlighted the area that is going to respect? It's just not trending at all. And it's taking out people. Look at that. It went up, taking out. Now this is the highest point here. Easy trading. It's gonna do that a lot, so you know. There's eggs and bread. Man, eggs and bread. You know I don't eat bread. I'm not asking what's in there. I'm asking what you're doing for your dad. Putting you on the spot, man. I got this amazing coffee. What's that indicator showing the blue and red clouds? So it's an indicator made from a friend that I will, I promise you guys, I will put it on my account so you guys can all have it for free. But it's an amazing indicator. It's just a combination of a bunch of RSI of every single time frame that you guys want to see it. And when all the time frames accumulate in one spot, showing you that it's completely overbought or oversold, it forms like a wall. And the market tends to go into these areas and bounce out of them, go into the next one. That's what I like to see. And at the end of the day, you guys are gonna see a form of an arrow that all the accumulative overbought and oversold stay frame time frame is gonna form like an arrow shape, and it's gonna try to rebalance again right on the middle point. Like if you don't have that, you won't see it. So you don't understand what the market is doing. But when you have this map and you see it, now you can predict better where the market is going to move. Okay? I'm looking at the 5-minute, but if I go into any time frame, you will see it. The price is going to always be in the middle of this cloud. And it's always going to be bouncing on and off of this cloud. That's how the market behaves. When there's like fundamentals of the market kicking in hard, like news events, then yeah, it breaks that like there's nothing there. That's totally normal. But when there's nothing in the market will respect that a lot. You can do that with the Bollinger Bands. You can do that with stochastic. There's so many indicators out there that can help you to see this information. The best one is, for me, it's always the MACD, but the functionalities of this indicator are amazing if you understand how it works. All right. Look, it just went there, found support, boom, bounced to the upside. I'm not taking any trade yet because I'm waiting for the market to come into an overbought or oversold state. I'm just waiting for it. My accounts are up. I don't even know how much. $128 and $238. That's my 150K accounts. And why I'm trading them like that? Because as I said to you guys earlier, I have to be extremely careful with the market conditions today. Even if I make $100, I should be more than happy. Not every day I'm gonna be making thousands of dollars. Not every day. Remember that the number one enemy of every trader is greed. What I have in my head at all times is like, oh my God, if I was doing Uber or if I was delivering pizza and I made $100 in a day, I would be super happy. So why $100 is not enough for me in trading? I always keep that in my mind. I always keep my foot on the ground. Like, I make thousands of dollars a day. Thousands, literally thousands. And to me, making $50, making $100 is the same value as if I'm making 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 in one day. Truly, it's the same thing for me. Because I'm not chasing the dollar value. I'm chasing so many things in trading that I'm trying to achieve daily. It's a battle against me. It's not a battle against the market. The market is easy. If you know the stuff that we know every day, it's easy. But the battle that you're gonna have every day is against yourself. Having that strength to wait, look for setups, exit any trade when it's not working out properly. The results that you will see them, if you're repeating good behaviors every day, you will have good results. The good result could be $100. A good result could be $5,000. But if you repeat that every single day, just repeat, and compound your account, you're gonna see that account at some point with huge numbers. And the result of repeating that, for example, right now, I have these 150K accounts. People will say, man, but look at this other guy. He has 150K accounts and he's making $10,000 a day. That's him. Okay? That's the huge difference between this guy and myself is that probably in a week or two, he's going to burn his accounts. And me, I'm going to have my accounts and continue having the same results every single day. Because I don't let greed get my eyes blocked. But you got to get there. And it's a work that you're going to do with yourself every single day. Every single day. You cannot... The day that you forget that you're battling with yourself, that's the day you're going to lose. Because then you're going to be throwing punches at the air. You don't know who you are hitting. You're going to be going like this blindly. Just throwing punches and not find... Like, you're going to be receiving punches, not knowing where they're coming from. Right? And it's the market hitting you a lot. And you're like, oh my God, I knew what I had to do. I didn't do it. oh my god, and you get so depressed, and then in a week you repeat the same mistake. But when you focus and remember at all times, that the biggest battle that you have is not with the market, it's with yourself, and you understand what you're doing wrong, and you respect that, and you wait for your opportunities, you exit when you're supposed to exit, you're gonna see huge results, familia. Huge, amazing results. All right, Mia, look. Mia, gold went back to the same spot. Gold just went back to the same spot. And look at that. Gold went back to the same spot. That's what I said. You can sell gold. And it's even going to give you a lot of opportunities today doing that. Because it's consolidating. Gold is just consolidating. It's going to repeat itself on the same spot several times for me. As I said to you guys earlier today. The market is going to behave like that all day today. All day today. To win, just trade with a small contract that your account doesn't get burned. Repeat that over and over until you exit the day. It's okay, Tony. Honestly, Tony, I'm just talking by experience. Remember, like, these are the things that I've been going through for the longest time, and it took me years to really control that stuff and learn it. And these are not things that are coming from me directly. These are things that are passed through other bigger traders that are even retired of trading, that worked for them. So all I need to do, okay, wait a minute. If this person already did that and had these results, I am no better or different than this person. He has 2 legs, 2 eyes, a brain, a heart. He's human, just like me. All I need to do is apply what the big people out there are applying. No different. And I will have the same results. Okay? And you gotta understand the same thing. I am passing this to you guys. I am passing this to you guys. I'm passing the torch to you guys and being like, hey, here, apply that. It works for me. It works for me. And if it's working for me, it's gonna work for you. I guarantee you. Because it worked for others, and when I didn't believe it, I was seeing these people, like, you know, having vacations, like having the life that I picture in my head that I wanted to have, that I thought it was impossible. But then I was like, oh no, I just got to do what they're doing and I should be okay. And yeah, it worked. It worked pretty good. All right. Gold is pumping up like crazy. So probably going back to entry. If you guys want to consider selling gold again, go ahead. But just be careful with this. If you break this wall here, I will put my stop loss even shorter now, just in case that it decide to break this wall and grab liquidity and do whatever. Just be careful with gold, okay? If you're trading gold, be careful. I'm gonna sell gold again. Very small contracts. Very small contracts. Let that market flow. Retail traders are right now in control of gold. And they buy at the bottom. And when nobody is buying anymore, sellers kick in, giving you a better discount. Until the big shark come in the house and decide to buy a lot, and everything just go poof to the roof. Just be super careful, super careful. The thing with gold is also that it's timed. There's cycles in gold that they happen every day. Like at certain particular times, buyers kick in, sellers kick in, buyers kick in, sellers kick in. That's why you see gold going like in a wave. Imagine yourself, if you, just to throw this out, if you are a jewelry builder, right, and you want to buy gold to this in the stock market for whatever reason, are you gonna buy when the gold is the most expensive, or are you gonna wait for for gold to come down so you can buy? That's what happened globally with most people that are buying this special uh, metal for electronics, for most things. They wait, and when the market comes to the price that they're waiting for, they have pending orders there to buy. Poof, they buy, and the market just, that execution of the order of buying is what pushes the market up. But it needs to be like a large transaction. A large transaction. When it's retail traders that are in the market, you will see the market moving a lot, like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down in one direction. When you guys seeing big candles, right? You have the big sharks in the water. Gold keep pushing higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Let's see if gold break this area here, it's gonna go to the moon for sure. It's gonna go to the moon. NASDAQ is just there, not doing much. In the same spot. Let me go and see NASDAQ again. See the area that is respecting. If you're gonna do anything with NAS, buy on pullbacks, because he's doing a wedge right now. See it here. But remember what happened with these formations is that at some point it's gonna go and break it and clear everything out. It's gonna go wham and clear everybody out. Make all the money out of the world with people's accounts. Just saying, be careful. Be extremely careful. Be extremely careful with NAS. I am more than careful right now. Bill and Ted has been taking more trades in the area on gold, and I'm selling gold right now on futures. Bill and Ted took a buy and a sell. It's sitting right now at $101,169, up by $202 today. And I'm not doing anything to it. The body is taking those trades. It's crazy. I'm running this in the 15-minute time frame. In the 15-minute time frame. And I show you guys in the chat what I disabled to allow the bot to execute those trades. As I'm running this, I found a little issue looking at some of the transactions here. I'm writing a comment on the transaction to know what was the strategy that he used. And the strategy that has been running today is a new European revision. And that one, when he's writing in the comment, it says unknown. I have to go back and modify that because I need to log that. Because if I don't log it, what's going to happen is if this strategy is not too efficient, I won't be able to know it, and I need to be able to disable or enable transactions uh, on this bot. And that's going to be later on what in the community we're going to be sharing and say, hey, listen, um, this strategy is the one that is working the most with Bill and Ted. I will go and disable all the other strategies and leave that alone. That's the point of having like all the library of strategies set on this bot, so we can talk about it, because you guys can be running this in different things and say, hey, this strategy is working on this. I will disable all the others and leave that one alone. That's what I said, familia. If you guys know any strategies out there, share with the community. I will automate it for you for free. For free. And it takes me a lot of time to code. Literally, this thing has more than 28,000 lines of code. 28,000 lines of code right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. But thanks to the community, you guys got me a very comfortable massage chair. So I can spend more time coding. The only problem is this thing is literally making me fall asleep. When I get out of this up out of this chair, I'm gonna have my back as straight as a table. Oh man, life is sweet. I'm really happy with everyone. I mean, like it's really hard to find quality people, and when you find them, just don't let them go. God put their kids, under the same roof for a reason. There's always gonna be a few black sheeps out there, but hey, when you don't pay attention to that noise, they noise just fade away. I know you. I truly believe all of you guys are going to be extremely successful in trading, because I know a lot of you guys are putting a lot of effort into this. Um, you guys don't like to be fed like, what do you call it? Spoon fed. You guys go for what you guys want. You guys put the time and effort, and when you do that, you're gonna get results. When you do that, you will get results. I'm telling you. It is not easy. Don't think it's easy. It is not easy. The learning curve is always up and downs in it. You're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna see a lot of things that are going to put you really, really, really down. You will believe that this is not for you. You're gonna have people around you telling you, that's a scam. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And time will tell. I tell people it is true. Trading is not for everyone. It is not. Because not everybody has what is needed to make easy money. Some people really like to work hard for their money. Some people really like to be like standing for 8 hours or doing Uber. People like that. People that feel proud of saying, I have a boss. Hey, I'm not one to sell you wrong. But if that's your choice, that was not mine 17 years ago. I really hated that. And here I am. But you are the master of your domain. If you're happy doing what you're doing, hey, listen, for example, if you're a lawyer, if you are a doctor, if you work in construction and that's your passion, and you're just trying to find out how your friend is making money, you're coming here just to like see and learn and then throwing in his face that it was a scam. Unfortunately, my friend, I'm gonna say that you're wasting your time. But if you want to learn, make money, put money on the side while you're doing your job, and then when somebody fires you from your job, you have something to hold on. Hey, you are in the right place. I tell everyone it's if you are depending on one particular job nowadays with this economy, how things are going, you are on the edge at all times. Every day you wake up your life depends on somebody else's decision for you to survive. If that person doesn't like you, one day he's probably already putting you in his blacklist. Oh, I'm gonna fire this guy. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her smile. I don't like the tone of her voice. I don't like how she walks. I don't like because he's fat. I don't like him. He's too skinny. They don't even measure like if you are efficient on your job or not. They just don't like you, and they put you on the blacklist, and they fire you. They have an argument with their wives or their husbands, and they want to take it on you because you are that soft-spoken person. You are that hard. You're that loving person that you're easy to somebody to just vent and take it on you. That's what bosses do. Some bosses are really good because they have a good heart. But then on the other side, what they want to do is to keep you blind. They want to make sure that you feel secure on that job. Job security, most people want that. Most people, they will do absolutely everything they can to feel secure at their jobs. And I'm going to tell you one thing. You are replaceable, just like any tool out there. You die, in 3 days, they're going to find another person just like you to do the same job, and probably even better. So don't think that you are unique or the only person that can do whatever you're doing out there. But what you do for yourself, you will see good results later on. What you do for yourself is what really is going to give you the freedom you deserve, not what other people tell you what to do. And so spending the afternoon with Kinder. Have a great day. Oh, no worries. Awesome. Yeah, read. If you are done with trading, read. I am talking a lot because the opportunities here are really not the greatest. Later, as I said, buy. If we hit, you see, I show it to you guys the way that he's doing. So you either wait for an opportunity for the market to break that, or keep buying until you hit a wall. Gold went back up and it's just sitting there. I got out of the sell because they took some profits right away. Freedom time is freedom, yeah, but freedom, it doesn't come easy. Freedom has never been an easy thing to achieve. So you understand. You have to work hard for it. You put the time, like the hard work now, you will see results later. Okay? The thing I always had in my mind was the following. If I kept working for corporate America, when I hit my 50s, I was going to be so miserable. So miserable. And I will only have regrets of saying, what if I did this, I would have that. If I did this 10 years ago, I would have had X results. So now then was my time, and I'm having the results. The same for you. And by the way, it's never late for you to achieve what you want. I've seen people that I started trading in their late 50s, in their late 40s. Within 5-8 years, they already have what they wanted. Some people want to leave something behind for their families, and they're in that age that they might be getting sick, they're going through difficulties, and they want to leave something behind. Everybody has different purpose in trading. I hope yours is good. But again, NAS, you guys see the wedge here. Buy NAS if you can. Buy NAS on pullbacks until they break this wedge here. It will break it. What I believe is going to do is going to try to come here at some point and then react to that. Or break it. But the biggest one is going to be below here. And trust me when I said this, it will come down. If you think it's not, probably in the afternoon session, it's going to come down. It's going to come down. Because it's going to try to clear this entire thing. All this is liquidity that is being built, and it's gonna go before the end of the day. Wham! Clear all that. I'm giving you the shots for today. Gold, I don't know. Gold has been doing a gold thing, consolidating. Gold is a mother of consolidation. Oh my God, I'm looking at myself on the screen. It's true. I look like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Look at this. Jesus. I look like a Jedi. It is true. But this is very warm. If I was a Jedi, I would be a really weird Jedi. Oh my God. Oh man, no volatility, familia. Market is super slow. And I'm waiting for eggs and bacon from Mia. Mia, hello. Throwing Mia on the spot. Mia, you know your dad only has coffee today. Mia, you're trying to trade. Okay, all right. But look, Mia, gold is not moving. You know, eggs and bacon, you can make them really quick. Gold is waiting for you to finish breakfast. How about that? Oh man, I am so crazy. Alicia Mata, yes, Alicia, bro. Mia, what's up? Alicia, all I'm sharing is it's my experience as a trader. You know, you have to like go for it. You got like the stuff that I've been going through. Believe me, my friends, is not the easiest thing. You know, I am from the Dominican Republic. I come from a very warm place, and I came to Canada a long time ago. I live more here at this point than when I lived in the Dominican, and I'm still not used to this weather. I struggle every single day when it's cold. I enjoy the spring and I enjoy the summer a lot, but the winter it kills me. And I came here just like any immigrant, you know, to work hard because that's what I was taught in Dominican. You know, in Dominican, you don't talk about retirement. What is that? Retirement? That's not in anybody's word. Like when I heard the word retirement, I came to Canada. I was like, what is that? Retirement? I thought you had to work until you die. You know what I mean? I came with that mentality, and when I came, it was different times. It was like it was a time where you had to climb the ladder to go and get what you wanted. That's what I was taught, and that's exactly what I did. Dominican right now is still today. It's a place where if you have a job and you say that you have a boss, it's like my God, you like I've seen people there talking about their boss. It's like they're talking about God, and it's like, are you serious? And when you present them with opportunities, they have been so many like MLMs there, like multi-level marketing stuff that everybody, as soon as you mention anything about like trading or like any type of business, they get fishy right away. They go, oh no, my friend, no. No. I know somebody that lost their home, they lost their cow, they lost their this, they lost everything. And again, I am not a multi-level marketer at all. Zero. I actually don't like it. I publicly talk about it. I don't like multi-level marketing. For whoever who I know there's people out there that is working for them and I congratulate them. But I have seen so many bad things about it that I said no. But in Dominican, there's a lot of people like that. A lot of people that actually have a lot of losses in that business. So when you talk to them about crypto, about trading, they get very fishy. They're not very open for that stuff. Okay, so I came from an environment like that into Canada, and it was really hard for me to understand that there was, more than what I knew. I had to break the ice, but breaking the ice, it was not easy. I had to go through a lot. But now I am on the other side of the river, and I'm telling you, this is the way to go. I'm showing you what I went through. And my way is not the only way, of course. And that's why we have a community, so everybody can share their experiences. It was really hard for me because I had to do it alone. Even though I had people and friends, and I went to school for this. I had people that were going through school again, but these are people like Canadian. Oh boy, they don't have the same mindset as people from the Caribbean. If you guys live around this area, you guys know what I'm talking about. They're very to get into their circle, you have to give something so you can get something. You know what I mean? So they don't like to share a lot of information. I got lots of good friends that I keep open communication with them, but just being an immigrant here, it's 10 times harder than whoever lives in this side of the world. I had to go through all that. I had the language barrier. I have so many things. So I had to break the ice a lot. But now I'm sitting on the other side of the river, my friends, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. So I'm sharing with you guys all my experiences, my frustrations as a trader, so you guys don't have to go through it, because I wish I can find somebody like that 17 years ago. But hey, again, I'm just passing the torch. I'm just passing the torch. Look at that. NAS is falling down like a hot potato, and I am missing out on NAS. Okay. Buy NAS. Buy NAS. Buy NAS. Buy NAS. Buy NAS. Bye bye. I just bought NAS and got out. Impact trading. Now up by $202. Not complaining. Again, this is times 8 accounts. Doing copy trading on them times 8 accounts. Slowly and steady. Probably in a week and a half, I'll probably be up off my buffer. And from that point, all I need to do is aim for little numbers. $500, $600, $800 a day per account. And keep piling that snowball. Until I'm on the other side again, that I can withdraw 20K, 18, 15K a day. Did you guys buy NAS? Hey, did you guys buy NAS? I hope you guys did. I hope you guys did. You put sausage on the air fryer. Oh, nice, man. Well, I guess I'm gonna be eating. Learn from other people's mistakes, because we won't live long enough to make them yourself. I heard that as a youngster. I never forgot it. Thank you so much for sharing your insight. Yeah. Depends too, I know traders that have been going through more things than me. In a shorter time. And I'm not saying the good things, I'm talking about the bad things. Like really awful things in trading. Traders that are right now struggling. Like people losing their homes, losing everything. Like as we speak. I know that's confidential stuff that I shouldn't. I'm not gonna be mentioning names or anything like that, but it is true. But again, it's a battle that you have with yourself. You're trying to find who's hitting you. Imagine you're like boxing with no lights, and you're just receiving punching from all over the place, and you just hear noises, and boom, you're getting hit on the face all the time because you don't understand who you're fighting. When you understand who you're fighting, it's easier. And I'm telling you, the fight is not with the market, the fight is with yourself. When you understand what are those mistakes that you're doing, and you try to eliminate them out of your table and not repeat them, you're gonna start seeing the water clear. Like, you're gonna start seeing results, slow results. They're probably gonna withdraw money, 1 week, and lose the money that you withdraw the other week. You're gonna like have that yo-yo effect. But the first step is to withdraw. When you have a withdrawal coming out of trading, boom, you're gonna feel so good. That effect of you taking something out of the internet, like people say, is like, oh my god, I just got $100. I know what I tell people, whenever you make money trading, take some money out, $20, $30, $40. That reward is so good for you. Go buy yourself a box of pizza, a coffee, a toy, something, because that's what's gonna show you that it's real. And now you're touching it, you're like feeding yourself with that. Now it's real. You're like, oh boy, this is real. It's not just money that I'm putting into a broker and then disappearing. It's money that I can now withdraw. That should be your first goal, to get there. If you're not making it with a prop firm, put $100 on the real account. Forget about prop firm. Aim to earn $20 and withdraw it. Do that. I'm telling you, just do that. Because then the other part that it happens is that once you have a funded account, people spend months just to get funded, like months, going into these yo-yo. They win, they lose, they win, they lose, they win, they lose, and it becomes a habit of just winning and losing, not seeing results. And you gotta see results. But how you're gonna see results is a question, right? You gotta do the right things and repeat that every day. Earn little money. The first thing that you have to do, I'm gonna tell you right now, the first thing that you gotta do is try to stop burning accounts. Just try to stop burning accounts. Even believe it or not, even having a yo-yo effect in an account is a good thing. It's not bad. Having a yo-yo effect, like winning and losing, like consolidation, what I call it, it is a good thing, because that means you're also winning. You gotta now funnel what you're doing. Eliminate the losses. Don't try to do not repeat them, and focus on the things that are working for you. And when you eliminate those things that are making you fail every day, you're gonna start seeing results on that account. I know people that are extremely really good traders with the strategies and everything else, but they are really bad in fundamentals and risk management. Okay, I know a lot of people. I know people that are really good in risk management. They just don't have a good strategy. But you have to find out what is not working for you, so you can now eliminate it and focus on the things that is working for you in trading. And that's what's gonna make a huge difference. Huge difference. Some people, it's their psychology. They forget things. They forget setups. They forget that when there's no volatility and when there's no setup, they should not be trading. They forget about that. They sit down at the computer for too long, and then start clicking because they got too bored. Start just going like, no. So those are things you got to eliminate. And you only see it, like, I have a friend that he has a bad habit of calling me whenever he's losing money. And I always say the same thing to you. Will you be calling me if you had positive results? He said no. So I said, why are you calling me then? Every single time, I swear to you, he calls me every single time he burns an account. And what I learned is that he calls me so he can buffer, and he can hear from my side what he knows already that he should be doing. But 2-3 weeks later, he goes and repeats the same problem. And that's an issue. It's a battle he has within himself. And when I see that behavior in trading with people, honestly, I just tell them to stop trading, because then the worst things are going to happen. They're going to lose their home, families, friends, everything else. You know, and I'm a person that I try to be as positive as I can every single day. And believe me, when I get people that are like super negative, like calling me and stuff like that, I try to navigate away from them, even if they're like close friends. Because those close friends are the ones who are going to drag you down all the time. All the time. Believe it or not, that negative energy from people, like even over the phone, like somebody calling you and telling you their frustration, it's okay, like it's not bad to talk about it, but when you're calling all the time and you're repeating the same thing, it's not on me, it's on you. You can call me 2-3 times for whatever reason, I'm going to give you the best advice, but when I say for the 4th time the same thing, you know, I start getting frustrated with that, and I stop taking your phone calls, literally, because it's just the negative energy that is passing from you to me. I do every day good exercises when I wake up to elevate myself and put myself when I need to be. I'm human. I don't have the same mood every single day, but I do know what I need to do to get there, and I work on it every single day. You need to elevate yourself and put yourself in the best possible mindset that you can have all the time. Look at that, familia. Right on the X. Bim, bada boom, bada bam. Now you gotta watch. But anyways, that's honestly, familia, you guys should practice that every day. If it's like reading the Bible, aligning yourself with God, you know, being thankful for like, and appreciate even the bad things that are happening to you around the day or around your house. Even when you have a bad day, you guys have seen me here standing in front of you having bad days in trading. You know, when I lost all my accounts, that was a terrible day, a terrible day. What I did, the same thing, I got up because I know what I have to do to get out of the hole. How do you elevate your mindset, bro? Waking up with gratitude and prayer. I have what I call a ritual. I joke about it, but it's true. You need to understand, for example, I have a family, I have friends, I deal with people every single day. Their struggles at some point they do affect me quite a lot, like my mindset. Like I'm a person that I really care about people that I do care. And when somebody calls me and say, hey, I'm struggling, I have this, I have that, it does affect me mentally a lot. So one thing that I understand, and it took me time to understand, that there are things that are not under my control. You know, there is a higher power, you know, that is taking care of every single thing and aligning them for a better purpose. It took me time to understand that. And why it took me time was because even though people call me, even personal situations, 2, 3, 4 weeks later, that situation is no longer there. Something happened that changed the situation for a better purpose. So when there's something bad happening, and I understand that in a week or 2 or 3 days or the next day is going to be better, I stop worrying so much about it. Something is going to happen to make it better. But sometimes not doing anything is the best course of action that you can take. And let him take care of the rest. Sometimes, yes, you do need to kick in. You're not just gonna sit down and be like, la, 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 and sleep, you know. But when you are literally in that positive mindset, good thoughts and better results you're gonna get solving the problem. I'm telling you, if you have a problem, and your mind is like all rattled up and you're like going crazy, you're not going to have the same result as if you're calm. You are aligned with God and things just come slowly. You're, oh, this is the course of action I got to take. Oh, you have an argument with your mom, your dad, your cousin or something. Okay, calm down first. Step back. Take a day or two without like going crazy or thinking about it. And when you're calm and you're still feeling better, and the other person is calm and feeling better, maybe you got in those 2 days you're gonna think about a solution how to help them. That's an example. You know what I mean, of issues that affect me. And again, I'm human. There are many things that are I'm battling constantly. But when I understand how to tackle them and I sit here and I try to trade, my mind is in a different realm. I am not thinking about those things because I know God has control over it. I am not thinking about that. I'm happy. I'm elevated. I'm focusing in the setups. I'm focusing in the results I'm going to get, and I get out. That's it. Always remember that, like, it's a little things that you have to change in your mind. Like, it's not difficult. It took me time to learn it, but it's not that hard. When you really, like, some people have like money problems. Hey, guess what? You're like here trying to make money. But if you're pushing it, you know, because you already burned 20 accounts. If you're pushing, you're gonna burn account 21. So try to calm down, look for good setups, and you will see that the money will come. The money is not a problem for you anymore. You know what I mean? You have a problem with your girlfriend. Take your time, step back. A good thing I like to do is always put myself in the other person's shoes. Like, I try to put myself in the other person's situation. But when I'm agitated and I'm mad and pissed, because I do get pissed, I can't think like that. Because I'm always thinking about the worst. Right? If I'm thinking about the worst, guess what? I'm going to get bad results out of that. But when I calm down and I step out of that situation, you know, you get good results. But again, I'm just telling you and sharing you my own experiences. Everybody's different. I'm not telling you that's the only way. There are people that I can do even better. But that's what I learned over time. And I am a very calm person. Trust me. I am a very calm person, even in the worst situations. But I get paranoid. When I lose control about situations, I get super paranoid. But how do I control being paranoid? Understanding that every situation out there, it's always serving a bigger purpose, good or bad. And all I need to do is let God take the wheel. Take the wheel. That's it. He's my GPS. The GPS of my life. And once I know that, my friends, all I get to do is to joke around, laugh, and find good people just like you guys. That's it. That's how easy life could be. But again, we are all here, you know, in this thing we call life. That could be a test. And we are all here with a purpose. I tell you that much. And we're here to learn and find our purpose. Could be helping others. Could be helping yourself. Could be changing somebody's life. But you got to find your purpose, because if you don't have a purpose, you're navigating with no GPS. And it's hard, my friend. You're welcome, Jaime. It's all good, my friends. And again, all I can do is just share my own experiences and learn from you guys too. Believe me when I say this, I learned a lot from you guys too. I learn a lot every single day. I come here, I learn that there's all different flavors of people out there, that there's no You know, I was a person, I told you guys before on my own experiences, I was a person that I didn't like to deal with people. That's one of the first things that I wanted to do with trading, to not deal with people. But I learned that, you know, over time, you find good people in your life. Not everybody is bad. Do you practice any breathing techniques for mental clarity like the Mayans did? No, I don't actually. I do have a sleep app machine. That is my is the best thing ever happened. It does help me a lot, but that's not the kind of breathing that I need to be talking about. I don't practice. I don't practice any breathing. I know it is a technique for a lot of people, but yeah, I don't practice any breathing. I'm actually pretty good at. Remember, I do a lot of mountain biking, so my lungs they need to be really good. Um, my biggest thing again is it's what I consume every day with people's struggles. That's my biggest monster right now. When somebody calls me and say, "Hey, like I'm going through this," or "I have this situation," or something, it does affect me. The things that are happening in my house affect me a lot. Everybody has situations, but I have to every single day pray every single day and leave everything in the hands of our Creator. Because I believe, I strongly believe we all have a purpose. I strongly believe in that. More like trading is not. Trading is just a tool. But what comes out of this, it is a greater purpose. You know, meeting, for example, Josh, meeting Tony, Wyona, all these people here that are amazing. It is a blessing to me. That's, I think, is the biggest thing out of all this. Sounds like I'm an empath. Yeah, kind of. I said before, it's not that I didn't like people. It's just that I was working with so many awful people in the past that I was really tired of going through that every single day. It became part of me at one point that I was like, it is normal for people to put me down. I was so used to that I thought it was okay. But every day I was coming home, my family was the one who was paying the consequences of that because I was in a bad mood. And I didn't even want to talk to my wife or anyone here. I was just pissed all the time. And I started realizing it was the environment that I was in. And when I navigated out of it, it took me time. And I found out that, yeah, that was what it was affecting me a lot. And that's what I say to everyone. It's not cool when you're constantly putting somebody down all the time and you don't realize it. You know, it's like you're talking negative all the time to people. You don't know the effect that can have in somebody else's life. Somebody's smiling at you, or somebody's like knocking their head that they're like understanding your negativism. But that person will walk out. You have no idea what your words, how it's going to impact them for the rest of their day. Thank you, Tony. So that's why you gotta be kind to people. You gotta like be kind. I know a person. It's another trader that he shared something that he went through. When he said that to me, it blew my mind. He said that he was doing a conference and he met a person that told him this thing. Basically was a person that worked in a mental hospital, and he knew another person that he took his life away. And how he did it, he wrote a letter, and he said that he was just tired of this life, and he was gonna go from his house to the closest bridge in his town. And if he didn't find a person that just said good morning to him, he was gonna jump out of that bridge. He literally wrote a letter, okay? And that person is no longer there. So that means nobody said good morning to him. Just a simple word. You know what I mean? So that impacted him a lot. And that's why he's such a positive person. Like, he's always smiling. He doesn't talk much about trading. He's always like, hey, good morning, how are you? Like, he's the most energetic person you can imagine. But when he shared that with me, I was like, wow, it blew my mind. But that's what he keeps in his mind at all times, that he can prevent somebody from jumping from a bridge by just saying good morning to that person. Truly. Every time he goes and tells somebody good morning or like something nice, he's preventing that person to jump from a bridge. That's what he said to me. I said, wow. That's how powerful words can be to a person. And that's why I encourage everybody here to be positive. Especially if we are traders, we really need to be positive doing this. Because if you have a negative mindset, your account will see those results. A negative mindset, your account will see the results, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie, I've been, having problems in my own house here and be like, oh, grabbing an account and be like, boom, 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 and I don't care, and account is gone. And then 2 days later, I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? It happens. So try to prevent that. I'm just saying, trying to prevent that. My bot did really, really good. The account is sitting at 100. Oh, it took a trade right now. Well, speaking of God knows, it took a trade. Ooh. And that was Bollinger Bands. Oh. Wow, so wide. I'm gonna close that trade. I don't like it. It's too wide. Extremely wide. I'm gonna show you guys here. It is insane. I mean, it is. I see it is an intraday trade on gold. But why did it take that trade? Oh, look at that, familia. That was the bot. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at that. It took, the account is sitting right now at $1,170, and he sent a signal. It's more like an intraday, but this is a very wide trade. I closed it manually. I didn't like it. I just closed it right now. It gave me like $1, but that's, I think, is super wide. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but right now the account is sitting on $203 up, and he took this trade. This is strategy kicked in. The BBMTF. I closed it. It's weird. Very wide stop loss. But if it's an intraday, it's fine. Probably seeing that price is gonna skyrocket. I mean, I don't know. Oh, disable the protection? Oh, okay. Never know what someone is going through their life, and a few kind words may be all they need to turn things around for the best. Yeah, true. But you see, familia, what my friend shared with me, and again, It is confidential. I'm not saying names. I'm sharing it with you guys. You know what I mean? This is what the community is all about. We can share experiences and grow and learn from it every single day. What we're doing here is not about just trading, it's also at a personal level, because it's going to make us a better person every day. I believe so. I mean, I'm not the same person I was 17 years ago. I told you guys I didn't like the people. I truly didn't like people. And when I'm saying that I didn't like people, it's not like I was like the Grinch all day, like, ha ha ha, I'm going to destroy Christmas. No, that was not me. I was a very happy person at home. But in my mind, like me going, like teaching other people what I was doing, I couldn't even imagine that. Because the only thing I wanted every single day was to come home and not seeing anybody else. Just come home, deal with my stuff, watch TV, maybe go out for a little. That's it. But life can change. Life can change. And I'm telling you, all you need to do is ask for it. Ask for it, and you shall receive. But anyways, Amelia, I'm gonna take a little break now. It's been over 2 hours, and I'm gonna keep going on the VIP later on. Probably not sure what today's Tuesday. I got a few things to do in the afternoon. I'm letting the bot run, but we're gonna keep the communication alive in the chat. All right. Anyways, Amelia, always a pleasure. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.